Talks with Derrick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every Talks with Show, Derrick is different. I'm everywhere. International D. I might be on the couch. I might be on the bench. I might be on the plane. I might be on your bitch. No, I'm just playing. I'm married. I'm just jokes. It's just jokes. It's just jokes. Yeah. So it's another episode of Talk with Derrick. Ba 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 ba. This one we're gonna talk about what happened to love. Non-scripted. We all with the shits.
Grown folks talk.
Grown folks talk. Non-scripted. We all with the shits. All right. So of course you know I got T. Ba 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 ba. Say ba 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 ba. And it's me, bitches. JJ. So yeah, let's talk about what happened to love. What y'all think happened to love? What y'all think? I think that shit faded away. It ain't the same no more.
I'm telling you, the music changed. The music did it.
The music did it. The girls are the men and the men are the girls now.
People don't grab air no more. Like, it's all, I hate, the music has no substance. And anything that is actually genuinely talking about love is not in the mainstream. You gotta go, dig for it and find it.
Dang. I heard a song the other day riding to work. This girl said, something the man. But she said she raps about how a nigga fly her out, ice her out, give her cash. But if you see her out with him, that's not her man. I say, damn, that cold. Mm-hmm. And the nigga still pay for all that shit?
Yeah, they took Diddy to jail for that shit. They'll chill.
Hey, free my nigga Diddy.
Free Diddy.
Baby oil, baby oil, baby oil. Damn. So what do you say the music, how you say the music impacted? Like, where would you go with that?
Music is, programming. It's programming.
Right.
I can't remember who said this, but he said, your diet is not just what you eat and drink, it's what you consume. What are you listening to? When you think about it, music, listening to certain words repeated over and over and over, they become affirmations and incantations, and they sink into the subconscious.
So if you had a rough day, hell of a day, what would you listen to?
If I had a bad day, I'm honestly going to listen to something uplifting. Like, look at how music affects our emotions. Mm-hmm. If you having a bad day, you'll put on something and it'll make you feel better. Like, one of my go-tos is an artist named Sarah, and she has this song called Forever.
Okay.
And it's really, the song goes, you better shine on it, baby, you a star forever. Be exactly who you are. Like, it does something to me to make me feel better. Just like when you or you just broke up with somebody and you put on that breakup playlist and then you spiral.
You know what my breakup song was? What? Cisco Thong. I played that some girl out because the girl I dated at the time loved that song. And I felt like if I knew every word of that song, I feel like I'd probably get close to her. Even though I never got close to her, but I know that song word for word to this day.
I think everybody do.
Yeah. What about you, Zay?
Jay all day.
Jay. Let me take a guess. You lost one?
Nah. All we do is win.
Okay. Now I ain't gonna cap. Now, if I'm really feeling like, if I wake up in the morning, I need like some motivational music. Lovely Day, I listen to. Mm-hmm. That's my shit. When I look at you, I know everything's all right with me. That's a hit. And that breakdown hit. Today gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. That is my shit. Do you hear me? My daughter sing that one. Now, if you had to say the mood was rough, like you just want to, like, fuck love, you want to hear, like, some shit that you don't give a damn about, what would you play? Like you just want to vibe. Now if you don't know soft stuff, you just want to vibe.
Probably listen to some Too Short. Maybe Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, that dark liquor playlist for sure. Curtis Mayfield, some James Brown, yeah. Dark liquor playlist.
Oh Lord. I don't know what I go to. Let's see, I don't know that. What's the dark liquor playlist?
Curtis Mayfield, James Brown, Al Green. You just wanna be grown and vibe. Just
that gangster music.
Yeah.
Al Green
that
make you want to
OG
drink.
gangster music.
It's like a different gangster.
Diving in the back, sun rooftop, digging in the ceiling with gangster lean.
Ooh. He ain't shooting nobody,
right.
killing nobody.
Yup.
He might be lonely than the motherfucker, but he ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah.
That's it. Music nowadays is totally different. Now saying, screw you, bitch.
Yeah.
F you, nigga. You ain't my man. That's what it's going to now with the music.
I think too, a lot of it is people try to outrun their wounds, and you can't do that. Like, people try to outrun their wounds and their trauma, and they end up bleeding on people from wounds that they did not create.
Ooh.
You end up bleeding on somebody that did not cut you. And this is because you can't outrun it, you can't outdate it, you can't outfuck it, you gotta face it. And I'm one of those people where I really feel like a certain amount of therapy should be part of preventative health care, because life be life, and adulting is an extreme sport.
Jeez.
You never know what is just sitting inside of you festering until you need that safe space and somebody to help you process that. Because you end up holding things against people that they didn't do, and people running around dating unhealed and using another person as a band-aid.
Yeah, because I can speak on that with adulting be adulting. I remember, I'm not going to say a name, but it was one girl I dated. Yeah, I never forget it. And I was at the club with Zay. And JR. They rip. So, about that gut instinct of feelings of things. So, relationship wasn't right, but I didn't catch some red flags on some things. Now, do I say they'll still bother me to this day? Yes, that's why I'm telling you about it. She was big on social media. Now, this is not my wife. I want to make this clear, this is not my wife. But, she was really big on social media and doing things. So, in the process of doing so, she would tell me, and I believed in a relationship, wanted a relationship. She said, go stay at your homework crib, give me some space or whatever, so I can figure out if I want a relationship or not. So now, this is what pisses me off and make me the way I am. So I go stay with my homeboy, and my bed is at her house, taking mine. I got a bed. It's at her house. So I go to my homeboy crib, and I'm over there sleeping on the floor. It's uncomfortable, it's cold. But I believe in love, I believe in relationship. But come to find out, something went right. And I didn't know. So we all go out that night, have a good time. And something said, she gave it away because she called me and said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm with Zay and JR. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy yourself during the night and just holler at me tomorrow. So you don't want me to come by when I get done? No, I'll just talk to you tomorrow. Okay. I told her, I said, yo, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. So I decided to go with my instinct. Something don't feel right. I pull up to the crib. There's a Mercedes-Benz sitting in the front of the house. And take them out, I still got a key. I go in the house. Son in the bed sleep. I go upstairs. No, I open the door. When I open the door, turn the light on, she come flying downstairs in the damn robe. And I'm like, what? Why are you flying downstairs like that? And then what makes matters worse, I'm calling a little grizzly bear. The nigga she just fucked is upstairs asleep, snoring like a motherfucking baby. I said, I know you ain't got no other nigga upstairs. Well, I just came to this crowd. I know you do. I know you lying. And she get mad at me and slap me in the face like I did something wrong. Oh. Nigga, you did something wrong, not me. So I'm going to shorten the story up. So then, now I proceed to go upstairs because I'm crazy as fuck where I need to be. Like what you saying, yo, joint? You gotta crash out. I crashed out. I went upstairs. This whole ass nigga ran to the damn bathroom. He talking me through the bathroom door, and I never forget it. This whole ass nigga said, "I'm not coming out there because I ain't trying to do nothing." I said, "No, I ain't gonna fight you. Tell me what's going on." He telling his story. He telling his story. She telling her story. Long story short. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you met her at the gym? He's like, yeah. So I said, you fucked the nigga you met at the gym? Yeah. I said, man, who you think you're lying to? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That ain't how you operate. You some fucking nigga you met at the gym. Y'all go do some shit, spend some money. That's how you fuck. Oh, yeah, we did go on a couple days. I said, so you a hoe? Oh, she was mad as hell. That nigga never came out of the bathroom.
That's wild.
And she thought that was abnormal. Like, she thought it was just normal as fuck. And since then, you said the trauma. That's why I use social media, but I don't use social media. And I don't use social media to publicize my relationship. Mm-hmm. That's why I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Social media?
Yeah, to publicize my relationship. Because
just say no to it. I do.
I mean, I feel you, but see, I need it. But I don't have to show you I love you through social media or I care about you through social media.
Right.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
And there's a lot of people out there that feel the way you feel. They don't need it.
I don't need it. I'm fine without it.
Yeah, because you don't need to publicize your love, and I agree with you. I mean, social media is only good for whatever you need to use it for.
I don't know how I would have responded in that situation.
And I didn't fight. That's not the first time. I've been into some fucked up shit to be as strong as I am now. CRAA came down. That's why that checking in shit bothers me. When you coming back? What time you moving? Where you going? It bothers me. It really bothers me. And I don't have no problem admitting that. CRAA, down here, girlfriend at the time, dated her 3 years, we in college. Hey, when you coming back? I said, I don't know. I'll be back sometime Sunday. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I'll be back sometime Sunday. All right. Well, call me before you come back. I didn't have got to call you before I come back, but I got a key. So, long story short, we go out, drink, Sunday morning. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We like, yo, I'm telling Wayne, JR, something don't seem right. Damn, something just ain't sitting right. So I say, Wayne, we still hung over from the club. Okay, I'm not gonna take that out. We still hung over from the club. I said, bro, we gotta go back to Durham. He said, you sure? Yeah, we gotta head back to Durham. And luckily we left because the snowstorm came as we was driving. We got back. I dropped Wayne off at the crib first. Then I go back to my house. I get to my house, put the key in the door, open the door, go boom. What the hell going on? Why can't I open the door? Dog, I can't make this up. She said, oh, wait a minute, I'm coming. Why you got a deadbolt lock on the door? But then I paused for a second. You are here by yourself, so I understand deadbolt lock. Cool. But when the door opened up and the deadbolt lock come off and the fucking door open, I got a grizzly bear on the couch, grizzly bear on the floor, grizzly bear on the other couch. Then I got another nigga walking out of the room while you in your tight shorts in the top. And you look at me like, you ain't did shit wrong. Yeah. All this is on.
4?
It was 4 in the living room and 1 coming out of the bedroom. And what makes it worse, her other friend that gets down like that even told the girl that was bad for you to do. Don't do that. And she, again, thought this was normal. And looked at me as I proceeded to ask questions, and she was lying. As I kept asking questions, more truth came out. I get that intuition, I be on it.
So wait a minute, they had just like a whole collective?
So it was more so like it was a big party. People came in out of town, whatever.
Okay.
And then one person, the story, felt sick and wanted to lay down in the bed. And they said, why would you put him in the same bed you lay with your boyfriend? Right. Oh, it's just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What? And then when I come home, like, what? So yeah, so traumas do affect people. Now I'm over those traumas, but it's certain ones I see. When I see it, my spider senses start
I get it, and it's good to like be wary of certain things, but also too, like going into a new situation, expecting another person to do you the same way because that's been your experience. Like you could, that would be bleeding on somebody from a wound that they didn't create. But it's just, I don't know. I just feel like everybody needs to go to their separate corners and heal. Hey, seriously, heal, please, and thank you, because it's, I don't know. And then, like you said, just love and not thinking, right? Sleeping with the enemy is a very real thing. So also, too, trying to outrun things that you need to heal from, when you come into contact with something that looks safer, guess what happened in rose-colored glasses?
They fall back.
They get put on your, they get placed on your face because you're looking to another person to, again, be this Band-Aid real quick, and you not paying attention to the fact that it's bacteria on the other side of the Band-Aid. That's not good for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
What would be a good example of sleeping with an enemy from like both of y'all standpoint?
Number one, somebody that doesn't speak life into you.
Okay.
Or support your dreams.
Okay. What would yours be, Zay? We got the same or be something different? Because niggas think different. Because we sleep with the enemy. She got some good pussy. We sleep with the enemy. We're just going to keep it a buck. She got good pussy. Niggas sleep with the enemy. We don't stick around too long, but we're going to knock it down.
I mean, shit happens.
Hey, we keep it real
Y'all
on here.
really are super simple.
We
Y'all
keep it
really
so real.
are super simple.
Nah, if she toxic, man, I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
That's what you like.
Some people like toxic shit. I don't. I think I attract.
You love it. You love it. It's okay. Tell me.
Tell like that.
Tell him you
I
love
like
it.
No, but here's the thing, though.
What?
So if you don't heal that and address those things, you continue to attract the unhealed parts of yourself in another person until you fix it.
It's something about that toxic shit just be like a turn on.
It's because you
love
used
it.
to. I ain't gonna lie, women, we have some of the best dick be attached to the worst spirits. So listen.
It's something about that toxic shit. Like she cuts your ass out, then fuck you next. And you're like, damn, I ain't even mad at you no more.
Yeah.
But you know she's gonna cut your ass out 5 days later.
Yep.
Like it's not good for you, but it's just something about it. That's why Ike was with Tina.
I can't.
That's the perfect example of toxic.
No, but he was the one that was toxic.
And Tina loved that shit. You gonna eat that
No,
cake
she
anime.
didn't. Very different times. She couldn't even have her own bank account back then.
Oh,
She
shit.
was a hostage. She was a hostage, as famous as she was. You know women couldn't have their own bank accounts until like 1977.
Hell no, I know that for real.
Yeah, so women were really stuck in abusive relationships that they could not get out of.
It's not Ike's fault.
That shit won't work today.
But men exploited that though, because it was places that wouldn't rent to women. Women couldn't own property in a lot of places, but women couldn't even have their own bank accounts until 1977. So a lot of people like, you should be more like your grandmothers. But the crazy thing is,
Hell no.
your grandfather had your grandmother was some of y'all grandmas was hostages.
Yeah, and knew that
And literally were stuck in abusive relationships that they literally could not leave.
couldn't do nothing.
A friend of mine, her grandfather died. Okay? Her grandfather died, and him and her grandmother had been together 50-something years. They are at the funeral.
Hold on, who at the funeral?
So they are at her grandfather's funeral.
Okay.
So her grandmother, obviously, and I think so. She had her mom and 5 aunts and uncles because they had 6 kids, right?
Okay.
And
Damn.
so obviously all of the grandkids and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this other lady walks into the church with 4 of her children that's about the same age as her mom and her aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
And she sits on the other side. Her and her grandma, the lady and her grandmother just exchanged looks, and they said on the other side. At the repast, questions are flying.
Damn.
Questions are flying. And it turns out that was his other, he was maintaining a whole other family on the other side of town. And like, she knew about it. And they were like, well, why didn't you leave? She was like, it was a different time. I couldn't. And when I did confront him about it, he's like, I make sure you don't work, you da 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 da. Like, this man, she suffered in silence, being mentally, emotionally abused, and all kinds of stuff while knowing that, but she literally could not leave.
And to leave, she just chose not to.
She could not leave. She couldn't even, most places wouldn't even rent to women until the late 70s, early 80s.
But when you think about abuse, though.
She just chose not to.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you said that, because when you think about abuse, which one is worse, physical or emotional?
Emotional is actually longer lasting. But it's weird because scientists have finally been able to quantify it, and emotional and mental abuse actually leave the same damaging effects on the brain as actually being struck.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. And
That's
it's just
fucked up.
Yep. And she was like, so she was like, I think my grandmother might, we scared that she gonna die. Because the thing, when older people, when one dies, the other one.
Yeah.
I said, did you hear what you just told me? She said, yeah. I said, no, your grandma is free. I said, we'll revisit this conversation in 6 months.
Grandma about to turn up in these streets.
She said grandma done 20 years done melted off of her. She said she said it's like she's aging in reverse.
Yeah, it's like a sigh of relief. But
Yep.
It goes back to what you said, like you're sleeping with the enemy tied in with the traumas.
Yep.
Because when you put those two together, that's a bad combination. That's why niggas be crashing out now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want to see you.
That's why people be losing it.
Losing it for what? That makes no sense. You have like one crazy encounter, they like it was just like crazy. You like, bro, I gotta get away from this motherfucker.
A couple of times.
Couple times?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you, T? Because, it's different from the woman aspect things versus the men.
I had an ex try to kill me.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, take you out. I can't have you. Nobody else can have you.
Yep.
That's a true crash out.
Yeah. Like, so, my roommate had left for work.
Yeah.
And I was still at home. I was getting ready for work. Because I worked late nights. I worked at a bar. And, they forgot to lock the door.
At the crib?
Yep. And
Okay.
so I get out of the shower. They are standing in the kitchen with a knife looking at me with a face of
disgust. Like
it wasn't human. Like if evil had a look, like the evil behind this person's eyes.
Yeah.
And so I literally had to fight for my life. And then I was in the worst possible position because I'm like, I have on a towel, so this can go really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I managed to wrestle the knife away
I
had an ex try to kill me.
So how?
And we had been broken up for months.
Now that's a real deep trauma. Now how do you, Jesus Christ, how do you get past that and move on? Because like I said, what I went through with my traumas, I was able to move on, but it's still certain things that I see that might trigger me. So you talking about a whole person in the kitchen about to kill you, like that's some whole life shit. Like like your life flashing before your eyes. Now I had a chick hit me inside the head with a bottle, but she said it was an accident. When I say dummy, there ain't no accident.
That's not an accident.
I'm so sorry. You just
hit somebody in the head with a bottle.
The bottle came out the top of the refrigerator. You mean tell it? Oops! It fell down and hit my head. No bleeding. I'm so sorry. Man, get the fuck out of here.
That was a lie that didn't make no sense.
Right.
No.
I got blood leaking from my head on the floor. Like, bro, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like I dealt with some shit. Like I really dealt with some shit. So to see where I'm at now and how I look at stuff, and like we said, we talking about what happened to love? Like, even though I've been through those situations, I'm not even gonna say a lot of you did. I love them. I did. I invested time and energy. Like, the love was there. But to see how it all unfolded was just crazy.
Yeah.
So it put me at a peace about a lot of things and shit. Now, another thing that we do in this joint is, why do you feel as though, me and you were speaking on this earlier. Me and you was talking about podcasts. And this is why my podcast is different. I'm not doing he better than she better than he. Let's try to have real conversations about shit. Why do you feel like it's so big in the media right now where men are competing with women and women are competing with men? Why is it so?
Divide and conquer.
But what are they trying to divide and conquer, though?
So masculine and feminine energy, they're complementary forces. They're not competitive forces. They're
Right.
supposed to complement each other.
Right.
And so and if you look at it, it is particularly a specific community.
It's us.
Yep.
It's only
Because
us.
if you keep fighting each other, you never see what the bigger problem is.
Because we can really complement each other. Like, what do you think, Zay? Why do you think we so big on men versus women?
I'm not.
You not?
No.
You about equality and just doing shit?
Just don't care.
Just don't care?
Yeah.
Hey, see, you about like me. I don't care either. I just want us both to win.
Yeah.
Like, if you can bring in $90,000, I can bring in $90,000, about $180,000 in the household. Like, nigga, let's do this.
We take care of each other. Like,
Right.
it's again, it unaddressed wounds and people bleeding on each other from wounds that they didn't create. Like, I unfortunately I deal with this a lot of times in my line of work. And with me, like, I help people to get to the core of those things. And
Right.
the good thing is, like, I help women, I help men too.
So,
Like, that safe space. But
Okay.
it's a lot of inner work, and it's weird because it's an actual science behind these things. Like,
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
really?
I don't. I'll have something on for background noise, but I'm always studying something. I'm a nerd. I tell people all the time I'm a spiritualist, but I'm a nerd first.
So I watch the crime shows. I
And
love those
so
shits.
when you look at stuff like manifestation, right?
Mm-hmm.
The secret, wanting something, but then what is your ambient frequency? And so you are emitting a signal because your brain has been programmed to after relationship, toxic relationship after toxic relationship after toxic relationship, at some point your brain becomes wired for that. Your body gives off a measurable frequency that can be picked up by scientific equipment. So if you have a virus in the brain that has been attuned to patterns
Yeah.
of toxicity,
Yeah.
that now acts as a beacon. And that's why they say you work on yourself and heal yourself, because until you fix it, you will attract that in another person. You will always attract the unhealed parts of yourself in another person until you fix it.
Damn.
So a lot of people be like, oh, pick better. It's not about it picking better. The signal is going off and it's attracting a like frequency, but in a different way. Like it really is. It's a science behind it.
Damn, that shit crazy.
That's why you got to do that inner work and read. So not only am I yes intuitive, but I'm also an NLP practitioner, neuro linguistic programming. The brain operates like a computer, and it's programmable like one. It gets attuned through the patterns that we go through, the cycles in life and things like that.
Yeah.
So when a virus has gotten in there, you need to go and do that inner self work to correct that and upload the antivirus by, you know what I'm saying, your inner work. So now
yourself.
You're giving off a better frequency. You're going to attract better to that frequency.
But the problem with that is that,
Nobody
I'm not
think
gonna
they
say it's a
need help.
problem. I'm not gonna say it's a problem because it's actually a good thing. The twist to that is there's a lot of people who don't like to be alone. And if you don't like to be alone, then that means, one, you don't know how to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Two, you probably don't know how to love yourself.
Yep.
And that's a big one. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, those who don't know how to love themselves, what they tend to do is try to find that love in somebody else and expect them to love in the same way. But that's not how it works. Because if you meet someone who knows how to love themselves, you're not conflicting with them, because now you're expecting them to love you the way they love themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ain't loving them the way they loving them, then the energy is not being reciprocated. Now that causes a problem.
A person can only love you at the capacity that they love themselves.
But that's the understanding.
And the problem too, though, the core of those problems,
yeah,
is just way too many goddamn people that think that they don't need no help.
Social media. There's way too many fucking options. You
It's
think
way-
because somebody jump in your inbox,
Mm-hmm.
oh, 5 niggas want me. Yeah, they want to fuck.
Right.
Or they seen what you're posting. Guys, I'm posting this. All these bitches, half the motherfuckers don't want shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they only want you for what you're posting.
Yeah.
So it's like that social media influence. It's like an instant fuck versus a who's really there for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you go broke, you think the motherfuckers in their social media for guys and girls. If you look good and you blow up 500 pounds, you think the motherfuckers still in your same social media?
Right.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy.
It's a lot of people that are not willing to do the work. And then, too, like you said, they don't want to be alone. So when you don't want to be alone, you're willing to put up with any old thing just for the sake of having somebody, because you're not whole within yourself.
Right. What is one thing you say, what are 2 things that you love to do? Like just by yourself. You ain't got to have nobody. It's just you. What are 2 things that you love to do that just makes you extremely happy and you ain't worry about nothing, you at peace? Just 2 things.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet.
Both of them together.
You know what? I can see that about that nigga. What about you, T? 2 things.
Either like making something or learning something.
I think mine was creating. So what was it again?
Creating or learning / teaching. One of those 2 things.
I think mine would be playing the game, because I don't have to think that much.
Mm-hmm.
And then watching the movie. But then that involves me to think, but it's more thinking the way I want to think. I love a good movie. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. All right, so those would be some of the things that y'all would say that what kind of happened to love and what's going on with everything that's going on. Like, them would be some of the main points that I would point out.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go back to the music. People don't sing out in the rain no more and grab air.
Oh, hell. Child. Say you ever done that before? Yeah, what's the
No, I'm talking about the music video like this, standing outside in the rain. Where is Hype Williams?
Nah, because
Hype Williams used to direct some of the best music videos. Where is Hype Williams?
Nah, but if I sit out in the rain, I'm looked at like a cornball or something. Like, oh, you're a goofy.
And that too, like that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, like not being able to show an emotion or be vulnerable. Like, and it's weird because I hear other men talk shit about other men who love their woman. Like, that's
them niggas tripping.
And I'm like that.
Hey, them niggas tripping. Hey, look, my homeboys ain't my homeboys. Them my brothers. I love them dearly to the end. I feel so good and so happy that my most vulnerable moments I can, share with them, and they still uplift me, show me love, still encourage me, where I don't have to feel judged or anything about that. You know what I'm saying? So if you around any nigga that like you can't be vulnerable to, like, bruh, get the fuck away from them niggas, dog, because that's what your bros are there for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand each other. Or you might see something a different way that he might see it, or he might see something that you have not seen. He might point it out to you. Like, oh shit, you absolutely right. Like, y'all niggas gotta tighten up, bruh. Like, hell no. I done did some dumbass shit. But all my niggas always stood behind me and always said, yeah, bro, you just gonna do Derrick shit. Happy you made it out. But yeah. Like, no, but it feel good to me, the growth on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I still can't get past, like, nigga, you had a nigga ready to kill you.
Yeah.
I would have lost my shit. Hell no. It ain't never that deep.
Just fight, huh?
It ain't never that deep.
Apparently it was.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's some crazy shit.
Okay. Keep 3 on me.
You keep 3 on you.
3 on me.
I'm assuming y'all know what the 3 is, but yeah, keep 3 on. That's what it is. All right, cool. That's what's up, man. Well, shit, y'all. That's all y'all want to say about love, cause shit, love is love. I'm still giving it a shot. I ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I want to definitely show my daughter love, and I got a wife, so I gotta show her love too. But also at the same time, I want to continue to grow in love and not let the traumas of my past, dictate who I am in the future. But
learn to love yourself though, so that you can love somebody else properly.
I said
that
again.
love starts within you. Again, you can, and two, pay attention to how a person treats you. Because that's a reflection of how they really feel about themselves. Because again, a person you cannot expect a person to give you something that they are not giving themselves. A person can only love you at the capacity at which they love themselves.
I can't treat you like shit and say that I love you. Those two things don't go together
at all.
I can't tear you down and say that I love you. Those two things don't go together. I can't say you my best friend or we best friends, but you ridicule me and tear me down and think that is love. Y'all need to understand that. That is not love. When you truly love someone or have a relationship with someone of care, respect, let me take that back. A relationship with someone of care and respect, you don't tear them down. That's something you don't do. You want to see them uplifted and doing good. Irregardless, whatever it may be going on, you want them uplifted and be good. Why do you think that's so hard for people to do? And why is it so hard for people not to grasp that concept? Like, people really be stupid to that. Like, they think that this shit is okay.
I don't think so. I was saying the other day, I'm like, you know what? Children make mistakes, grown-ups make choices, and people don't play in your face, they strategize in your face. It is some people that are so into their own self, but in the wrong way. That too, not only do you have a lot of unhealed people running around that don't think that they need help, but you also have some people that you got also a bunch of energy vampires running around here. People that really just actively want to drain you dry and just take the life out of you. They just want to take and take and take and take and take and not reciprocate. You are supposed to pour into your partner. Y'all are a garden, a collective garden. Y'all supposed to water each other and watch each other bloom. You supposed to speak life into your partner, uplift them, had a back, pour into them. And when you pour into a person properly, it's really no limit to what you can get out of a person when you pour into them properly and from a pure space of love. But it's a lot of people that don't even know how to do that.
Damn.
That can't grasp that concept.
Woo. She talking to somebody. That shit gonna hit somebody. That shit might hit you. Yeah. We talking about you.
Maybe.
Damn. But the people that do this still don't see nothing wrong with that.
No, they don't. They really don't. And those are the people that really deserve to just kind of go off into the sunset by themselves and ride.
Well, we also need to realize you can't teach a fool to be smart. Because a fool, all they know is a fool. A dummy, all they know is to be a dummy. A smart person knows how to be smart. So a smart person can't argue nor talk with a fool nor talk with a dummy. Because every response or act gonna come out be a fool or a dummy.
But you know what the crazy thing is? And I was talking. I think I made a video about this the other day.
Which one?
I was, and this was inspired by a session that I had with a client,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, I put emotionally intelligent on my. She's she's actually auditing what she would like for her perfect person to be.
Okay.
And I said, make sure you get specific about your specifics. She said, what you mean? I said, emotional intelligence. I said, baby, it's two sides of every coin.
Yeah.
I said, it requires a certain amount of emotional intelligence to be emotionally abusive. People who are abusive and manipulative, they don't lack emotional intelligence.
Nope.
In fact, they probably have more than most people. That's exactly how they know
how to manipulate
it. Emotional and so I'm like, so when you put that emotional intelligence in a way that is nourishing and enriching to me and is aligned with me,
a manipulator know how to manipulate.
they're smart. Like, even if you look at what's the profile of a serial killer, most of them have a high IQ.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of people that's running around like that, but like energetic or emotional serial killers,
Yeah.
right? That know that this is their MO. They just go up, you run people into the ground,
And you move on. Kill
that
them,
requires a certain level of intelligence to be able to do. So again, like I people don't play in your face. They strategize in your face. People sit there. There's no such thing as a mistake. They sit there. They think about that thing, and they actively choose the path behind door number fucked up. And then when you get upset about it, they turn around and deflect on you. It takes a level of intelligence to be that way.
And niggas fall for that shit. Niggas and women fall
every
for that
time.
Shit.
Know when somebody is strategizing in your face and then move accordingly. And then if you gotta crash out on that bitch.
Crash out on that hoe.
Crash out.
Hey, no orange jumpsuits. Crash out on that hoe.
Yeah.
Or that nigga. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Crash out. It is what it is. What you gotta say, Zay?
I'm a peaceful person.
That's your story. You sticking to it.
Yeah.
You about peace.
Yeah.
Alright. Me and Tierra crashing out. What me and T crashing out. Say about peace.
Yeah.
What you say? Cuss that hoe out?
Cuss that motherfucker out. Because sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you have to.
Hey, a good cussing does feel good sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When you let a motherfucker have it,
Telling a
and
person
they
about
know that
themselves.
shit, oh, that feel good.
Mm-hmm.
They know, oh, no, I ain't fucking with you. No, I cuss your ass the fuck out. Like,
Hey, cause and effect is a universal
Right.
law, and some people need to find out after they have fooled around with you.
But the part that kills me when they fuck around and fuck around and fuck around and find out. And when they find out, now they feel bad. Now you the problem. You fucked around and fucked around and fucked around and found out. Motherfucker, catch this problem.
Sometimes smoke is required.
Hey, that's why we. Hey,
Divine
man.
rage, but maintains the balance. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, yo, that shit crazy. I'm not fucking with them. Hey, this what we have when we talk about what happened to love, man. This is another episode of Talks with Derrick. It's your boy Derrick J. You got Zay, you got T. Hey man, this some real nigga shit, bro. Hey, this is another time, so talk there, but bye. This your boy Derrick J. Talks with Derrick. Bye. We out. Peace, my nigga. Peace.
Talks with Derrick.